Osimhen supposed to be angry if they don't give you the ball to score.
Everybody on that team have same passion. Osimhen have taste and hunger for goals.
In a football match as a striker.
But he should tailor his attitude so that wherever he finds himself, he don't divide the team.
Mikel is supposed to take any disciplinary action towards Osimhen because of the saga between him and Ademola Lookman.
Yes. Yes, well, footballing wise, let's look at it from this angle. You see, first and foremost, reputation is like a tree. Character is like a tree, and reputation is like a shadow. The shadow is what you make of it. The tree is the main thing. Character speaks more volumes, even before our actions. I can recall in 1985 Kodak Under-17 Championship, when Nigeria won our first ever Under-17, where Luka Obade was the captain. There was a player that captained Argentina team, Fernando Redondo. After 1985, between 85 and 87, he was one of the most heralded, sought-after player in the world, if not for the grace of Diego Armando Maradona. 1998 World Cup, the coach of Argentina team, Daniel Passarella, said Redondo and Canija should cut off their head before they can make up the list. They refused. Reputation, their self-value. It has nothing to do with brouhaha or quarrels or anything. It was off the pitch. My hair do not have anything to do with the flame. So they rebuffed. They said they will not cut off their hair and they dropped them off that World Cup. Gaucho Ronaldinho Roberto de has this Moreira, which is Ronaldinho. He's a poet on the field. He's a dramatist. In short, some opponents come to watch him play against their team because they want to see what Ronaldinho was going to do. But it's off the pitch antics. Going to club, going to they believe it was going to influence some other players in the team. Guardiola asked him out of the team. Many players like that. Andramutu, cocaine-related issue
with Chelsea.
Patrice Evra when he booted a player when Olympic Marseille. A lot of players like that.
Even Adrano.
There are issues that are particularly off the pitch. There are issues that have to do on the pitch. Diego Costa was asked out by Antonio Conte because he had a difference, an argument with Conte. Conte messaged and said, "Come, you are not needed anymore in the team." So he left. He even did not take anything from his locker. That is off the pitch. Now, you now imagine an issue that happened on the pitch where the world is watching at you. You see, the Osimhen issue, they don't just started now. It has been happening over and over. The Finidi George issue, the Agbaya issue to Victor Nosa Ekpeba, former African Footballer of the Year 1997. Over time in our qualifiers, there are some board maybe a player did not see him quickly and they didn't give, but he will start reacting. And even somebody was reminding me to check the goal he scored against Tunisia in which he was posting on one player on the bench angrily. Yes. A lot of issues like that, but all these things...
And he got a card for that.
He got a card for that. All these things, disciplinary action has not been taken all this while. Now you see, there's something a virus does. If you don't take care of it quickly, or somebody that have a breast cancer and it's not diagnosed quickly, the thing start growing over time and it find a place in the person's body. Before you know, it will take the person's life. Now this thing has been happening over time.
And they
keep on ignoring it. Now the thing has given birth to what has put us in the international stage, the match against the Mozambique, in which the Mozambican players were the ones even separating us, which gives us a very, very bad image. Classic players scoring goals in reckless abandon, in aplomb, taking defenders in aplomb from Napoli to Ghana. It is not a fluke. He has been scoring goals, national team and football club. But let's look at the character. Can that character separate the team? Yes. Would that attitude bring cabal in the team? Yes. Yeah. Would that attitude prompt some players not to give you ball again? Yes. Unless he make an open apology to these players. He may not even come to the social media, but right there in the hotel, if he tell these players, please, I'm sorry about my activity, see, there's a kind of unifying spirit that will come back to the team because of the Osimhen factor. Let's say it's one of the hottest property now in Nigerian football accepted.
One of the highest hottest strikers in the world.
Yes, in the world, but one of the hottest property, in short, if not the hottest property, he and Lookman should be arguing that position in this. But everybody in the team is very important. Everybody in the team is very relevant because it takes the goalkeeper to number 2, number 3, 5, and 6 to defend for you, midfield to orchestrate, create ball for you to score goals. You cannot score a goal individually like that. Somebody has to give you the ball. Somebody has to run the flank. Somebody has to nutmeg a defender to give you a ball. You score. You see, the work of a number 9 most times is not for you even nutmegging a defender to score. The work of a number 9 is for you to open to the right space. They give so many goals a lot of strikers score. It's a tapping. Most of the goals you see me have scored are tapping. heading, tapping, because they have
Someone
given
gave
you
you that assist.
Yes, they have somebody has actually given you that assist. So in the issue of benching him in this match, I think it's left for the coach. But me personally, I don't think it should be benched. A lot of things, so many social media platforms, and don't forget the social media as well is some other medium again to bring in a lot of problems and controversies into a team. What actually did not transpire, they will say it transpired and all of that. But I think the only spinal cord now that can unify them now is Osimhen apologizing and showing remorse to his attitude and try his possible best to adjust. Quick one on 2 ways. To me, I think Erichel can't bench him. Erichel do not have the capacity because I think Erichel will be afraid of blames if the game go to the other side. But if Osimhen apologizes, let him be fielded because there's a particular kind of energy that is there in that Super Eagles team. Osimhen, Ako, they have find a good bearing between themselves.
Yeah,
Ademola Lookman behind them, it looks as if they are playing club football. They have actually understood themselves after several improvisement from the coach. He has actually understood who's supposed to be at the top front, who's supposed to play behind them, which make up these triangular players of Ako, Osimhen, and Lookman. Now, the incredible Iwobi, the classical Iwobi in this tournament, trust me, he's supposed to collect the MVP of this tournament. Iwobi behind them, Ndidi, and the tank at the middle of the park, they have produced sterling performance over time, in which I believe they can go all the way to final. I don't think Osimhen should be benched. Normally,
that's if he apologizes.
If he apologizes, I don't think he should be benched because there's a kind of synergy and energy. And don't forget, if he goes to the bench at this time of the competition, see, this thing would have been adjusted before now. They would have disciplined him when this attitude have been brewing over and over. Not this stage we are in the knockout stage, quarterfinal, as a matter of fact, not even in the group stage. So if you bench Osimhen at this time of the competition, you will still divide the team.
You will affect the synergy in that team.
Yes, you will affect the synergy in the team. So be it as it may, to me, even though he doesn't apologize, let them play all the way. Okay. Then Erichel character now has to be put in check. After the tournament, what do you do? There are some people, when they misbehave, their father may not treat them that time. Maybe when it reach time to buy you Christmas clothes, your father will not make you another say, now maybe your papa, I'm not going to buy you this Christmas clothes because of what you have been doing over time. So let them play. Let the coach, and let me just say this. At this level now, when the social media, the wave, the Osimhen saga and all of that, I think Erichel need to rise above all circumstances now. Unify the players, put them in a place, discuss with them, make them understand they should forget about what is happening on the social media and what people are saying. Let him unify them by just few words. He can unify them because where they are going to in this tournament is just remaining 3 matches to go. Are you getting it? Quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. So let him unify them by his words. Unify them, make them understand that they are brothers. If anything has actually transpired, whichever we will see that Osimhen was wrong in his altercation and all of that, let them jettison that for now. Let them be focused in the tournament. Let them go all the way to win the tournament. Then thereafter, he may come in with what he feels is his disciplinary action if any of such attitude happens after.
Chima, Erichel towards Victor Osimhen, is he supposed to go relegate him to the bench after that saga between him and Osimhen, knowing fully well that he has let down the Super Eagles and let down the country as a whole?
It's a very tough one. But firstly, we in Nigeria, Nigerians are very, very, I don't know how to, or the right biased, very biased. Most times when you love a musician, footballer, or a politician, and then when something bad happens around them, people don't tend to see that negative thing because people are too clouded with love so much. And I believe that when you love people so much, despite you loving them, whenever you see something that is wrong, we have to tackle that thing that is very, very wrong. Despite you still love, like you still show your love, because if it's your child or your family member, you can still correct them. Now, this Osimhen issue. Firstly, before I will give my opinion about Erichel benching Osimhen, it still depends between the team because Erichel now is in a dicey situation currently. A team that has been doing well so far, and then your two key players came up with the disrespectful attitude. In this aspect, I'm not saying in what happened between Lookman and Osimhen, to be honestly speaking, I thought about it, I slept over it, I saw a lot of reaction, and I saw the particular video that led to some of these things. Osimhen supposed to be angry if they don't give you the ball to score. In a football match, as a striker, whether you have scored 5 goals, you have scored 6 goals, 10 goals in that match, if you are in a position where they're supposed to give you pass and they did not give you pass, you are supposed to be angry as a striker. That is passion. But where Osimhen got it all wrong is the manner and way he reacted after that scenario. You can get angry in one way or the other, no doubt about that. If that thing has ended on the field of play, I wouldn't have had any issue with Osimhen. But after getting that angry, then you telling your coach to sub you up, and then talking to Lookman in that man, and then there was a statement that Lookman made to that, I have given you 2 goals, I have assisted you, scored 2 goals, this and that. People were saying that, why would Lookman say such a thing, blah blah. So I feel like this whole issue has been misinterpreted in one way or the other, because if Osimhen come to you and you shout, he say, bro, this is teamwork, this is teamwork. Yes, it's teamwork, you need to, but at the same time too, Osimhen need to understand too that Lookman too has his own style of play. Lookman in Atalanta, this is a kind of player, when he won the African Best Player of the Year, of course Lookman was playing with Atalanta then too, he won it. So that means there's a way that Lookman plays his own football as well too. As a striker, most times or sometimes, not all the balls will be given to you as a striker. Sometimes they can use you as a striker to make a dummy, to create chance for themselves. Sometimes you see strikers making runs, they don't give you the pass, they turn and they shoot. These are kind of players that Lookman are as well too. And then in a game where you are winning 4-0 as well too, sometimes yes, I know it's teamwork. It was okay, it was 3-0 then. Sometimes yes, if you are leading 3-0, you are not supposed to get that angry. And so both of them are wrong in one way and both of them are right in one. But people trying to support only Osimhen without even acknowledging the effort that Lookman have been putting in the team too. Lookman have been so important in our national team too, that not only Osimhen, this is a team, this is a Super Eagles team. Last Nations Cup, Lookman performed so well that he have to be nominated among the best players of the tournament. This tournament you have started, so I feel like Lookman too is not getting the accolades he deserves as well. As much as many of these people, because Lookman did not grow up in Nigeria, Osimhen have more fans, have more people following him, but Osimhen is a world-class player, I know that. Osimhen is a very good player. In that scenario, Osimhen is supposed to be angry as a player, but your team is shouting in that manner is what I cannot tolerate, because most of these people writing in comment section, why you say Osimhen have that, you are the team, some of them demand respect from even your neighbors. Some of them demand respect from people that they don't even know on the road. If somebody you don't know on the road even talk to you in one manner, you will forget that this is outside, that you begin to demand. They say, do you know why? Why have you talking? Now Osimhen is talking to a player in that manner. People are supporting his teammate. Like that, people are supporting. So I am not supporting Lookman for not passing the ball to. Lookman should play with Osimhen, because I've also said it several times that there are times that we should be playing with our striker, because most times there are some games I watch when you are playing there, when Super Eagles is playing, they don't pass the ball to Osimhen, they don't even cross the ball to him, and Osimhen will be so angry. I am against it, but we have to strike a balance in the team. We have to appreciate Lookman's effort, appreciate Osimhen's effort, but you talking to your teammate, not every coach you tolerate you shouting at your teammate, because if this happens to be Man City or Gala, that's all right, it will not happen. So now, as this thing happen like this now, the only best way is if Erichel have resolved it. I heard that Osimhen have apologized officially. If Osimhen have come out to say, okay, I am sorry for what happened, my emotion got the better part of me, then it should be accepted by, because he's a player, nobody that cannot make me. But if Osimhen is refusing to apologize, then that's because now, if they did not handle this case very, very well, tomorrow, I have not seen a case where they shouted at Osimhen in that manner. Osimhen have missed several goals in chances like that. It happened, that is football. So, but what I argue with Osimhen is that Osimhen need to understand that his own image, apart from Lookman, apart from not passing the ball to him, his image is at stake. Osimhen is a brand ambassador. Osimhen is a role model. Osimhen, who has about over 6.9 million followers on Instagram. I feel like if situation like this happen after the game on the field of player, my broker, no verse that or more that is supposed to pass to me now, why you complain that would have ended. But then you still got angry. Fine, Lookman did not pass the ball to you. Lookman was fought, but at the same time, Lookman, that is his style of play sometimes too. Lookman, there are many star players in him that they can dribble and shoot. They will even see players that's supposed to pass. Lookman and Osimhen have done something like that too before. It's football. If there's a case that you see a player, your mind will not even go to pass. You believe that that position here that you can score. But at the end of the day, you balloon the ball, your teammate will shout at you, why didn't you pass the ball to him? You just say, I'm sorry. So it's a normal thing in football. That does not mean that what Lookman did was Right, are you getting me? So, but why I'm angry with Osimhen? Why Osimhen need to be corrected, or why he need to be disciplined? Somehow that for his own good. 2019, when Osimhen just broke into the team, Osimhen had issues with Balogun as a young boy that just came into the national team. Osimhen have had issues with Uzo as well too in the same national team. This is not all about passion anymore. Passion is when you are even with passion. Yes, passion. You can still exhibit your passion without insulting your teammate, without having issues with your teammate. We have seen Ronaldo on several occasions crying after losing a match. We will never see Ronaldo shouting at his teammate on the field of play that he did not pass the ball to me. But he can get angry. He can express himself in one way. But Ronaldo will never tell the coach to change. Okay, now when we are hearing that Osimhen wanted to leave the camp for this and that, is it because he's not passing? So those kind of stories, I feel bad for him because he's a guy I love so much. So I feel like he need to calm down. Against we need the joy too. This all those kind of, even if Osimhen is not at fault, but all this kind of attitude, people hearing about you, you be behaving like this to your teammate. I feel like that is so bad. Then against Victor Kweba, you call Victor Kweba Agbaya online. You don't need most of this. So Osimhen need to find a way to calm down. He's a world star. He's a world player. So definitely as a leader, when anything happens, he should just stand. But now Osimhen need to apologize to his teammate. If he has done that, then I don't think they should bench him anymore. They should just have to let him know that, please, next time, if they don't pass the ball, there are better way to talk to your teammate on the field of play, because everybody is working so hard for the benefit of the team.
Now, anyway, I would say that Finidi George incident that happened between Osimhen and Finidi, I don't think Finidi really said anything that was bad. Finidi said that Osimhen is faking injury not to play for the Super Eagles. And truly, that same weekend, Osimhen played for his club side. That means what Finidi said was the truth. But Osimhen came out and criticized Finidi, abused him online, and so whatnot. But Eric Chell in this situation now, I would say, is my own opinion. If you want to discipline a player, you start it from now. His attitude was too bad. I believe if I'm in Eric Chell's shoes, I would put him on the bench, play either Onuachu or play Ako as the point man. You understand me? After all, we have played lots of matches that Osimhen played and we lost. So it mustn't be, it's not a must, or it's not by force that they will play it. But I think that Eric Chell himself might be scared of the NFA chairman, being knowing fully well that even it was the NFA chairman that had to beg Osimhen to stay back.
That's exactly what I was.
You understand? NFA chairman is involved in it. So Eric Chell doesn't have that power to bench him. But to me, I would prefer Eric Chell benches him. Then the next thing that we'll do, that will be the disciplinary action that will follow after that. If Nigeria wins, good and fine. If they lose, good and fine. But I think my own opinion is for Eric Chell to bench him and play other players. But Chima, you said that if he has apologized, you feel they should allow him play.
Yes. Why I said they should allow him play is that, firstly, this kind of offense, they have different kind of offenses in football.
And different kinds of punishment.
And different kind of punishment, yes. 2004, Yakuba Ebeni, I think Victor Agali,
they violated
Baba Yaro.
But they were sent packing.
They were sent packing. That is a different type of offense, because they broke the
camp rule.
The camp rule, you know. That one is understandable, and they were sent packing. I heard later, Tawu Gudiobe apologized to, I think, Agali, that they misinterpreted what happened. But what happened was that they broke the camp rule, and that was it. But this one now is a little bit of, mistake on the field of play, and this is passion that was misinterpreted by Victor Osimhen on the field of play. Why I said they should not bench him? Why I said they should not bench him though? Osimhen is that kind of player that you and I knows that on the field of play he likes fighting, he likes to win. Anything you are doing against your opponent is passion. But at the same time, your teammate, why I got angry, I'm in support of Osimhen 100% for getting angry if you did not get the ball. As a player, whether you are a striker, even as a midfielder, sometimes they say when you play, you pass the ball to your striker and you open up to his space again, you expect the ball back. If you did not see the ball back, even from a striker, you get angry. Knowing fully well that it's a striker, you need to take that at the ball. In football, if you don't take risk, you cannot score fantastic goals. You understand me now? But why I get angry with Osimhen is that, are you shouting at what if you call Lookman like a kid? One. Secondly, your captain came to you to address the issue, you still refuse. That in the heat of that moment, if Lookman had replied with the same energy you brought in, two of them would have gotten red card. And if you get red card, all this story you are talking now will not say it because two of them,
affected it.
you understand now, two of them it will have affected it. Now, secondly, now you as Victor Osimhen, you know already that there are a lot of controversies around you. So now, if you say you have love, I feel like this thing did not start now. It has started long time ago, even from last nation. So there have been some kind of fans, section of fans, believing that if Lookman is on the field of play, Osimhen does not perform well because Lookman. But at the same time, it's football. You understand me now? When Osimhen was playing for Napoli, there are two things that are happening in Napoli. Kvaratskhelia is more wicked than Ademola Lookman in terms of being selfish. Being selfish. Kvaratskhelia that is in PSG now. In fact, sometimes I'm watching, but I will feel like entering the TV to go and slap that guy for not passing Osimhen the ball. Sometimes you will dribble and dribble. When you get to that 18, Osimhen will be free. Cross the ball for Osimhen to score. He will not play. But I've never seen Osimhen might get angry, might show, but I've never seen Osimhen going to warn him or shout at him that this is team play. So that is where I'm able. Osimhen have been able to manage those situations very well because he knows that this is a white guy and we are in Napoli. And if I shout at this guy now, it might cost me my reputation. Yeah. Now, secondly, now when Osimhen missed penalty in Napoli, there was a time the club posted a video of a picture of Osimhen, something about racism that time. The whole world was against Napoli there. But I did not see Victor Osimhen tackle Napoli. Even from Nigeria, many journalists that are talking today, they were the one saying that why would Napoli behave like that? But Osimhen was calm. Why? He acted professional. I love Osimhen more in that action, the way he behaved. I love him more because I feel like this is where you are working. This is where you are earning money. He was calm because he was hoping, okay, don't worry, season will still end. I will move on. You understand? But going to fight Napoli, they will not solve anything. In fact, it will even tarnish your image. So if Osimhen can undo some of those things well, something that are even worse than, so you now coming to national team because you feel that this is Nigeria, then you began to talk to them anyhow. Anytime they don't pass you the ball, you get angry. That is wrong. But I support Osimhen 100% for getting angry when you don't get the ball. That means you want the ball, you want to play, you want to play ball. People that have been judging this matter online, they have not been fair because they have been supporting Osimhen too much, forgetting that Lookman, they are not even saying that. They are even saying that the way Lookman behave is okay. And I heard one other journalist saying, Osimhen, don't change yourself for anybody. Don't change. That was very wrong because now it's as if it's only Osimhen in the picture. We are forgetting that Lookman also is in the picture. If Lookman shout at Osimhen in that matter, in that manner, everybody will say, Lookman, why are you shouting with Osimhen like that? Is it your mother? So I feel like people are being biased because they feel like Osimhen, they love Osimhen more than Lookman. When Lookman won the CAF African Player of the Year, many bloggers did not post Lookman. So I feel like Lookman is not even getting what he deserves in Nigeria. Honestly, the way we have been carrying this national team is as if it's all about Osimhen. But Osimhen have been doing his best, no doubt. But at the same time, we need to give credit to other players. Iwobi, Kevin Bass, all these guys made together. If Osimhen is in the front fighting, these guys are in the middle fighting the ball and defending. So it's not all about Osimhen. So anytime Osimhen does well, we praise him. Whenever Osimhen is not behaving well, we should also talk about it. That is why we are here to discuss important. We are not here to look at anybody's face. So now, in this case now, Elisha, I support him not to bench Osimhen because even if Elisha make his list and said I will not play Osimhen, Lookman and the rest, they will plead on his behalf because Lookman and they will not want to make it look like because you fight with me. That is why the coach does not want to play. No, so I'm there, NFF chairman and other technical group, they will not want because one, Osimhen have grown to the level that they cannot do without him as far as it. But if they want to punish Osimhen, it should be after the Nations Cup because now the spirit is so high that if both of them, if they did not play Osimhen or they did not play Lookman, it's going to affect the team spirit on the field of play. And then when he's sitting on the bench, some fraction of Super Eagles fans will be open and Nigeria lose the match so that they can say because Osimhen did not play Osimhen. That is why they lose. So for now, no matter what is happening, they should just play them. They should just find a way, settle the matter. And this is going to affect Super Eagles game somehow. Let me tell you, it's a positive thing in terms of the fighting spirit. They want to play well and win. But secondly, where it will affect Super Eagles team is that if Lookman is with the ball,
and he had a chance to score.
Lookman will be looking for. And this thing affected Super Eagles against Tanzania. When we started the match, every game, every ball that Super Eagles players were having, they were locating Osimhen. So definitely, when the Tanzania guys were marking, anytime they want to score a play ball, they were going closer to Osimhen. So even a cut back to Osimhen, everybody, there was one man player trying to hold on to Osimhen because they knew already that ball would come to Osimhen. So this is a negative side of this game has, because now Lookman is a player we all know that Lookman can step over and shoot. Lookman can score some kind of dangerous ball, even in Atalanta. So now, if they are playing now, because Lookman will not want them to see him as a bad person, Lookman will want to pass every given ball. So which is very, very bad. So you must allow people to express themselves on the field of play, whether they give you the ball or not. But no, it's not good that they see you in a free space, they don't give you the ball. But at the same time too, don't make it look like every ball must be given to you, because if not, other players will not shine. And if Lookman see one chance to score and then that one goal will give us the victory, you want to pass to Osimhen. Meanwhile, Osimhen too can miss the goal against Gabon. He missed about 2-sitter or so, but later we recovered in that game. Nobody shouted at him. So that is football for you. Anybody can make mistake.
You know, in one of these World Cups, it should be either Japan, Korea 2022, or there was subsequent one before that one or after. Nicolas Anelka was dropped because of indiscipline from the camp. He was sent packing from the camp by Didier Deschamps. I think not Didier Deschamps.
What's his name?
I can't remember the coach's name, but I know the person I'm talking about. He was sent packing. Then after that World Cup, Karim Benzema too was dropped from the team because of indiscipline. Because
Samir Nasri too.
Because of indiscipline, what they did to Matthew Van Buena. So similar cases happen. Nobody is bigger than the team. If Osimhen is relegated to the bench, we have other players that can play. Even if Nigeria wins or lose, that will serve as a detriment to him. But then, Albert, on the final note, what's your your advice to him?
I discountenance the usage of the word passion on Osimhen as regards other players. See, let me tell you something. I repeat, character is like a tree, reputation is like a shadow. If Chima pointed out his attitude, his character in 2019, he's going to be 28 this year. 2019, how old was he? He was having issues with Leon Balogun and some certain players. See, truth be told, I don't like, you see, we Nigerians sometimes, because of emotions, we like tilting the issue to where we're not supposed to. See, a lot of people that come on the comment section to say this, say that. If they find their brothers or their sons with such attitude, they will whip him to any level. But because they find it very easy to come on the site of Israel and just type. That freedom of which of them would like a son or a daughter that is indisciplined? You understand? See, your talent is different. Your character is a different thing entirely. These two things are two different subjects, so to speak. Are you getting it? So, Osimhen has possessed this kind of character. I expect that he top down on it, unify the team, and see a way that this team has gotten a lot of viewership, a lot of templates, a lot of argument throughout all walks of life.
Different
dimensions. So he should know that he shouldn't be the person that is always on the picture every time for the negative reasons.
For the wrong things.
Classic player, scoring goals. Then why are you trying to rub yourself with a black oil? Are you getting it? It's not supposed to be so. I expected more from him. I expected him to be more calm. Because at 28 this year, if his contract with the Galatasaray expires because of his goal scoring form, a bigger team in England, I believe that's one of the contracts he signed with Galatasaray, a bigger team in England should come, because I expect Osimhen to play at this level of his life, to play in a team in England. Let him show that I am not an underrated league player. I can play in which I believe he can actually do it. So he, as an individual, should look deep down into his attitude. Am I actually doing this right? If he's doing it right, let him continue. But I tell you the truth, all the people that are coming for him, you are doing it right, they will not be there when he will be collecting the backlash. See, life will give you what you put into it. If you are 28 this year, you're going to be 38 in 10 years' time. One day you're going to be 48. One day you're going to be 58. One day you will grow white beard, and you like it or not, it's either you are tutoring your children, tutoring somebody's children, or you are a mentor to some certain set of people. You like it or not, we have different characters because we are born from different homes. So if somebody is having an arrogant, temperamental character as a sportsman, how will somebody like Osimhen advise the person? Don't forget, social media now will keep your story for you. If you go contrary, or you want to say that you were better, you didn't do this, they will bring it out for you. So I expect Osimhen to top down with the kind of football he plays, his name all over the world in terms of his goal scoring ability, his quickness, his pace, explosive space and scoring ability. He should top down on his character and be the player he's supposed to be. I expect him to play at a high level in the next 5 years, because I think it's not before that some players will cut their age 10 years out of their age, and when they are about 27, 28, they are off. But A lot of players now use almost.
I
I wouldn't know. I don't know. So a lot of players now go with their real age. So if you play with your real age at 32, at 33, 35, you're supposed to still play good football. So I expect Osimhen to still be at the highest level at the age of 32, even 30, because Ronaldo at 41 is still playing at least the best level, if not the highest level, maybe playing in European club. I expect Osimhen to play, but let him just look deep, inwardly into his life, and know that there are some certain character, no matter how you kind of supporters you're going to have because of the stipends he gives some people. Let him just understand that. Let him just look on social media. Let him see comments and look deep down inside himself and ask himself questions, because the number one police of our life is our conscience. If your conscience say this thing is not right, even though you come outside and say, hey, no, nothing is up, I am right, your conscience will just tell you, this is my guy. You know the right. On the final note, I heard that Shehu Diko went to begging.
Yes.
Why will Shehu Diko go to begging? You see, I keep saying it is not a one-man thing. Let me just quick say something. Do you know the same passion we're talking about? Amokachi was a bully in the pitch. He would quarrel with linesman, quarrel with the referee, but was so respectful with the players. But when you talk about passion, I grew up watching this boy, Thompson Olia, Wilson Oluma. When they come to National Stadium, young Sulewe will just go and watch it. The love they have for this game is football was like a religion to these people. Are you getting it? So the issue of passion, Osimhen do not have it more than even players on the bench. You do not have it. You understand? You only have hunger for goals. As in Filippo Inzaghi, if he doesn't score goal, look as if he want to run mad.
That beats the offside trap.
He beat the offside trap. Filippo, super people. He look as if he should run mad. Yes, I understand that. Your hunger for goal. It's not that you have passion that any other player. It's a lie. Putting on this green, white, green color is a pride. Everybody want to put it on. So anybody that is put on the field to represent Nigeria, Super Eagles, they are playing that game with a pride. If you look very well, no player in Super Eagles team, if you are put on the field, they don't like making mistakes. One of the things Super Eagles player fears is making mistake, because they don't want to be booed by the fans, and they don't want an issue that they will not be invited in the next game. So everybody is playing with caution, trying to give in their best. So the issue of passion, everybody on that team have same passion, but Osimhen have taste and hunger for goals as a number 9, which is the fundamental objective of every number 9. So Betty should tailor his attitude so that wherever he finds himself, he don't divide the team.
Anyway, there was and I'm coming to you, Chuma. There was an incident that involved Carlos Tevez in Man City with Mancini. You know, Man City actually lost that Martin. It was 3-0, and they took Tevez to warm up. He had warm up from the first half to the second half. Then when he was told to come and play, he refused that he wasn't going to play. So Man City disciplined him. Yeah. He paid fine, and they stopped him from playing many matches. So that is the kind of thing I expect Eric Chair to do, irrespective of even when the Man City's owner told Mancini to play him, he refused. He said he was in charge of the team.
Absolutely.
You understand? But that's what I think Eric Chair is supposed to do. But Shehu Diko going to beg, man, I'm disappointed. Chima.
See, let me tell you why it's like that. Firstly, club football is different from...
It is football.
Football is football. Yes. You see this thing that is happening, the people have failed to let Osimhen know the exact issue. You know, people think that maybe we are here telling Osimhen that Osimhen does not happen. Like, there's one man, Fans Tribe, he said something online, and I was disappointed somehow too. He said people are saying Osimhen putting passion now. Osimhen putting passion now. Everybody are now saying it's over aggressive. I saw Combo too saying the same thing, that Osimhen, don't change yourself for anybody. He's passion. This guy have passion for Davis and that. Firstly, let me say something. Yeah, see, I feel like this guy, maybe because they are close to Osimhen, which truly, if you are close to somebody, you might not want to castigate the person online. You understand now. But now, let me now say something. If you say that, Osimhen, you have the right to be angry when they did not pass you the ball. In fact, I love your passion, but Baba, please try calm down. No, I will understand.
But you, very dark man told him.
You understand? But you telling me that. You are telling me online that Osimhen is because of the passion, and Nigerians are saying that Osimhen was for passion. I feel like because Ademola Lookman is a very camp. It's not the type that rolls with most of these bloggers. It's not the type that, because if Osimhen comes back to Nigeria now, if Osimhen comes back to Nigeria now, you see him in Cubana Priest's house. You see him in most of these guys. You see, yes, that is the fact. You see him in most of these guys. They go there to collect their circle. That is good. It's good. It's a guy that everybody wants to stay. So that is why when Osimhen behave badly, people are scared to say some certain things about which I'm not saying it as a football. I feel like if you are analyzing football the way we do here, if something, even if you don't want to say it in a very harsh way, you should find a way to still pass. You know, Mikel Obi too said the same thing. Mikel Obi said, I like it when players are fighting on the pitch, blah blah blah, those of that. Yes, I like it when players are fighting, but not fighting in that manner. Now let me ask a question. Let me ask them a question. If Lookman had shouted at Osimhen in that manner, will they come and tell me online that it is the passion of Lookman in the team that made him to shout to Osimhen? Yeah. If Lookman had shouted at Osimhen because Osimhen did not pass the ball to him, people will say that why is Lookman shouting at Osimhen? Osimhen is that passion? Why will you talk to Osimhen like this? And why? Because they believe that so they feel like the love for Osimhen has blinded so many people, and the relationship with Osimhen has made many people with what they're supposed to say. They don't say, I am with Osimhen 100% for getting angry. For you not, for Lookman not to pass the ball to you. I am angry that Lookman did not pass the ball to, but I am more angry at Osimhen the way he handled it. After the game, Lookman granted an interview and said that this is my brother. I said this is brother, and Lookman, Osimhen is the top person. He's our top man. That is how I expected it. After that game, I expected Osimhen to just come and not go into the tournament. So that means you are having it in mind. So what these guys are telling me now is that if next time he did not pass the ball to Osimhen should go and punch them because he has passion. This is beyond passion. These are your teammates. You are not feeding any of them. Then I ask a question: if Osimhen is in Man City or Napoli and the Bruyne did not pass the ball to you,
will not say,
if Bellingham, if you are in Real Madrid, if Bellingham decide to dribble everybody and get to the post and miss the ball without passing the ball, are you going to go and eat Bellingham? Are you going to warn Bellingham and say this? Yeah, of course, it's a team game. We know that, but these guys sometimes decide to take some certain risk individually. We have seen a situation where Vinicius will dribble and they will decide not to pass the ball. Sometimes Mbappe too, and they will say so. It's a football. Lookman should please, whenever Osimhen is in a free space, he should always endeavor to play with his team and pass so that we can get goals. But at the same time too, Osimhen, if they did not pass the ball to you, you should understand that this is football. Even if he gets angry, you should not take it too personal to the extent of not joining his teammate after the game. So that is my own anger with Osimhen. I'm not saying that Osimhen does not have the right to. He has passion, but he should please control his passion that he has on the field so that it will not affect, because now the way things will be now in the Super Eagles, everybody will be scared. Now Shehu Diko going to beg Osimhen, he will beg him because one, people that you are not paying salary, you are not giving them money. You don't expect him to beg.
Based on
he will beg.
What he wants to do.
You understand now? He will beg. So now most of these guys sometimes allegedly when they come for this national duty, they tip these men money. They give them the dollars in envelope. Because they are richer. You understand? So now most of the thing, when you don't have integrity, you are definitely going to beg. That is the fact. So as Osimhen comes in, if they are not begging, when Osimhen had that live this thing, finish the job, they will have disciplined Osimhen. Then not that what Osimhen was saying was no. I was against what Finidi said. Finidi cannot openly and come and tell me as a player that I don't want to play for national team. I don't want to fake that I'm faking injury. Yeah. No, even me as a player, I will not accept that because I want to clear my blood. Going on live to come and do that was very bad. Even coming online, even if you have just type on your Instagram page and say, I'm sorry, Nigeria, so this is not what happened. No, I wanted to play, but so time Osimhen released some evidence that showed that he went for surgery for scan in Germany also. So, but now I'm not saying that what Finidi said, but I feel like if you have
the way he handled it,
yeah, that is the issues I'm having with Osimhen. If you have good people around you that manages character very well, there are many situations. Ronaldo in Manchester United, the second time he came to Man U, he had issue with what is it? Is this what is it called?
Amorim.
No, not Amorim. This former Man U coach. Ten Hag, you understand now? Ronaldo, he had issues with Ten Hag, but he still managed. Despite Ronaldo being Ronaldo, despite Ronaldo knowing that I am bigger than even the club side, my name is bigger than this club. Everything I say, we are. But Ronaldo maintained his star until when he concluded his deal with Saudi club Al Nassr. That was when Ronaldo granted interview with that man. What is this called? This that Emas Abi Promas or something like that was when he granted that interview. Ronaldo was calm even when everybody see visibly that Ronaldo was, but he refused to say a word. He refused to fight with his teammate. All of this, nobody get passion past Ronaldo. On your side, Ronaldo, they cry, they do everything, they fight for good ball. Even if you don't pass the ball to Ronaldo, can get about, he will still come back and come and hold you. And so, if not, Ronaldo and Fernandes for the fight blow to blow every day for man. That is football. So, Osimhen should please, we love him so much. He has been giving his other players too. We should recognize them too. They are giving their all too for the best. But he should not, because of passion, disrespect your teammate. That would be so bad. If they leave the field for you alone to play, you cannot play. And if they give you all the ball, you will get tired. So you will not even play again. You begin to bet. You don't do man and no pass ball to me again. So that is football.
Anyway,
sorry, final note. Yeah. The hallmark to anywhere you are getting to in life, in any profession you are in, the hallmark is discipline. Your character, the respect you have for yourself and for people. The hallmark, the zenith to the anywhere you go, the highest rung of the ladder is character. Be the best in potential and everything. If you don't have the right character, at the end of the day, you will fall like an avalanche of snow. Osimhen should go and get some character. Listen, this thing that happened against Mozambique did not just start happening. Fans and anybody watching, the lovers of Osimhen, I'm not the hater of Osimhen, I love him, because what people want to comment, you look as if you don't love Osimhen. You understand? That's why I keep saying, you people that are even watching, you will not allow your child to possess such attitude. He has all the potential and character and potentials and attributes of a footballer that can go all the way. But the character, let him look inversely and adjust those temperament and arrogancy of his so that the sky can open for him to get to the stratosphere.
But to add to what you said now, if Lookman was in Atalanta and this kind of thing happened, if a player or a white player tells Lookman this, the whole Nigeria will be behind Lookman.
Yes.
Confirm.
They will be behind Lookman. They will say because it's a black man and why they para for her. But because it's Osimhen
now.
we love both of them. We are not love both of them. But for the good of the national team, Osimhen need to respect his players.
Respect everybody.
Even when you are angry, you need to know that I'm not paying these people salary. We are all working as a team, but you can correct the player. If that player, okay, let me tell you again. If that Lookman happens to be a junior player in that national team, honestly speaking, that Osimhen can play that guy out of the tournament, because that kind of shouting can make that player next time when he holds the ball, he will not play.
He'll be jittery, he'll be afraid.
He'll be jittery, he'll be feeling like, let me pass the ball to Osimhen every time, and at the end of the day, you play that guy out of the tournament.
Anyway, Chima, we can, if you continue from now to tomorrow, this Osimhen and Lookman's saga has different dimension to discuss about. But to me, I would say, if I have the powers, I would relegate Osimhen to the bench, play another player. No, I will relegate him to the bench and play another attacker or striker. But then I would say the fans at home, subscribe to our YouTube channel, EVO SPORTS TV, then our TikTok channel, Instagram, and Facebook. God bless you all.